You know, it's been one of those weeks where I just don't even want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to make videos. I don't want to do school stuff. I don't even want to stick to my diet. I just want to eat pizza and cookies and candy all the time. And yeah, I just want to give it all up and just stop. I guess that's what they call burnout, right? I don't know. But we can't because we have goals. So I want to get up and check my weight. Okay, wow. So 240.6. That is, wow, like 1.4 down from yesterday. Big water loss that day. Yesterday, today, whatever. Big water loss. So that's great. That means in 4 days or whatever, I've lost like, at least like maybe 4 pounds, 3 pounds. So yeah, really getting rid of all that bloat, which is really nice. Maybe I'll see the 30s again at the end of this week. I don't know, but that kind of breathes some life into me, get me a little fired up. So I'm gonna go ahead and wake up and do all that stuff, and then we're gonna take care of business and hit the gym. You know what the worst part about being fat is? Other than the low self-esteem, incredibly high amounts of self-loathing, and constant feelings of inadequacy, it's the fact that none of my clothes fit well. Like, okay, so this outfit that I'm wearing right now never really fit me well, but I bought this because I knew that I was going to lose the weight so that it would eventually fit me well. It was sort of like a motivation. And obviously I went the opposite direction. So it fits and it'll do the job, but it doesn't fit well. I'm hoping that one day it finally will. It is later in the afternoon, by the way. A lot later than I thought it was gonna be. I'm going to the gym by myself today, which is great because that means I don't have to wait for anybody, but yet we are still going at a time that I would have rather not gone, which is 5:30 in the afternoon. But unfortunately the day just got away from me. Also, I was pretty busy. I had class, and I didn't know what to do because I didn't know who was coming with me, and it's just a big thing, you know. So we're going a little later than I would like. Probably not gonna miss that post-school and after-work traffic, which is just great. Got an upper body day, the second upper body day this week. It's a pretty jam-packed day. We've got overhead press, single arm lat pull downs, poster bench, pen lay rows. These upper body days have a lot of exercises. So hopefully this means that I'm gonna be putting on mass. But honestly, I don't really care that much. I've already got a pretty decent amount of muscle on my upper body, so I'm not really worried about it. Oh, my reward point thing is still in here. Yeah, my upper body is not the thing I'm concerned about. It's the lower body, you know. So anyway, we are going to be taking some pre-workout. I haven't even shown you guys what pre-workout I'm taking. So this right here, this is the one pre-workout that I have not shown on the channel yet. All the other pre-workouts that I've taken, I've shown on the channel. Most of them are still over there. I did finish the grape flavor, I think. I showed you guys that on video, but I think I finished the grape flavor already. Other than that, everything is still over there. But this one is the one that I have not shown you guys yet in any video, and that is the Ghost Bubblicious Strawberry Bubblegum flavor. I gotta be honest, this was kind of an impulse buy. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I need that. And I didn't start to think, I have a giant shelf of pre-workout. Do I really need that? This is the newest pre that I got. I got it over the quarantine. So I got it before I could even use it. That's just how much I really thought I really wanted it, but it is here. And I gotta say, I've had a lot of mixed experiences with this flavor. At first I thought the flavor was too strong, like the bubble gum was too strong. It was just like gum in your face. And then as time went on, I tried it more and more, and it's kind of grown on me. It's really weird how often that happens with ghost flavors. Like, I'll try them originally, I'm not a huge fan of them, but then as time moves on, I'm like, huh, I'm really coming around to this flavor. I don't know if pre-workout needs to steep, but if it did, I would believe it with these ghost tubs. I haven't had pre-workout in a while on this channel. Here we go, back to the pre's. That's pretty good. Yeah, again, like when I first had this pre, the bubblegum was just in your face and left this really, really weird aftertaste. It was kind of like my mouth was feeling very dry after having it. It was a weird thing. But now, it's pretty good. I'm getting a healthy amount of strawberry candy mixed in with a smooth bubblegum flavor. And I'm just like, And I've talked about Ghost's formula before. It's their standard formula. I wish they would use a little bit higher dosages of certain ingredients like L-citrulline and beta-alanine, but it is what it is. It gets the job done, and the only ingredient that really matters is the caffeine. So let's go ahead and crush this OHP. OHP is one of my favorite lifts. I'm kind of sad that it's taken a back seat. You know, when I injured my knee, I put a lot of effort into my OHP. Got it very, very close to 200. I was hitting 190 for a top single, and I missed 200. Unfortunately, got it to my forehead, and it just stuck. So unfortunately, that is what it is. This is a power building program, so the OHP is not a power lift. It's going to take a back seat anyway, but it'll be nice to hit something pretty nasty on the OHP today. I think we have a single at, no, we have sets of 4 at 80%. So without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 2, day 4, Jeff Nippard Power Building, starting off this workout with 150 pounds on the overhead press for a set of 4. And you know what? It was too easy. I was looking back at my record book, and I actually hit 150 for 9 reps. So I thought, you know what? I'm at least going to take a little bit of a PR here and just bump it up to 155 pounds. Now, those 9 reps were touch and go, and I am pausing all of these, so that is a grain of salt right there. You get a lot of the stretch reflex, really. But this 155 pounds is definitely more my speed, more challenging, but still manageable. And yeah, I do miss doing overhead press as a primary lift. I did a lot of good on it, but you know, it's got to take a back seat to the power lifts now that I can do squats and deadlifts again. So we'll still might be able to hit a 200-pound overhead press while this is over, but you know, it's okay. It takes a back burner, but I'm not going to slack on it, that's for sure. So these are one-arm lat pull-downs. This is sets of 10 to 12 here, and this is 80 pounds. So I have to say, like, there's 2 different kinds of lat pull down machines at my gym. There's the one where it's just one hook. This is the one I'm using. And then there's one where there's 2 hooks, but you can use individual arms. And obviously the one with only 1 hook is much different and difficult to do with one arm. So that's what I decided to do here. I hope that is a more accurate representation of what I can do with a single arm. I haven't done single arm lat pull downs before, but I've done single arm cable rows before. And I gotta say, I really like single arm cable back exercises. I really feel them in my lats, I feel them in my rear delts, and even in my biceps a lot more than any of the free weight stuff. So might have to continue to have these in my rotation. So moving on to close grip bench. Now I didn't really know what to do for this. These were sets of 12, which are just ass. I hate sets of 12 on anything, but especially a big compound like a close grip bench. But this is only 185 pounds.
And like I said, I didn't really know what to do with these. I also didn't pause these. As you can see, I'm doing touch and go. I don't usually pause variations unless it specifically says to pause them. But this 185 pounds was just too easy, aside, from my heart trying to explode in my chest from doing 12 reps. So I bumped it up to 200 pounds here. As you can see, the rip in my joggers. That's what you get for, wearing a size medium when you're a fat fuck like me. But anyways, yeah, so this is 200 pounds right here, and this was a bit more my speed. This was probably closer to an RPE 7, maybe a 7.5. I think I probably could have done 205 for this much as well with the same RPE. So we're going to have to figure out how this is going to go for these close grip bench and really most of these bench variations. But yeah, 12 reps can eat a dick. Then we have Pendlay row. So this is only 135 pounds. I know. That is pathetic. But here's the thing. In the description of the exercise, Jeff notes that you should make these as strict as possible and minimize any torso movement. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to figure out what weight I can use without swinging and using a shit ton of leg drive. So 135 pounds was it. And these were actually pretty tough, like deceptively tough, but I also hate barbell rows, so maybe they were just tough because I don't want to try hard this exercise. Plus, the gym kind of gets at me for like not doing eccentrics on these, letting the weight fall. So there's always that element in the back of my mind of like, don't let the weight fall too fast. So I'm controlling it on the way down, and that also adds a lot of fatigue to my lats. So hopefully we're going to build on that. Next, we have cable flies. Not crossovers, although I do crossover on the first couple of reps here, I think, accidentally. But these are cable flies. I haven't done cable flies as well in a very long time. So this is the first set. This is with 25 pounds. And the way my cable stack works is that they have I think 5-pound jumps for the first 4 or 5 stacks. And then it goes from 25 to 32.5. So it's a 7.5 pound jump. And there's nothing I can do to avoid that. So I just decided on the second set to just go for the 32.5 pounds because, that's the next jump. That 25 was just so easy. It was like a 6 or less. And these 32.5 pounds I only got for 16 reps, whereas the 25s I got for 20. I think there was 15 to 20 reps on this set. And these were really, really tough. I don't really do flies that much, so again, hopefully maybe I'll get better at them in this program. But yeah, I don't understand why they have 7.5 pound jumps. That doesn't make any sense to me. But we're moving on to the next exercise. It's actually a superset. So this is incline dumbbell shrugs and into cable upright rows. Now, I've actually done incline shrugs before. A long time ago. I'm talking about when I first started working out back in 2018. So it's been 2 years since I've done incline shrugs. And back then I was doing ridiculously stupid shit like German volume training, 10 by 10s. So I don't really know what I should have used on these. I grabbed the 50s. And these were for sets of 20. And yeah, they went pretty fine. I don't really know what the purpose of doing the incline is. Is it just an angles thing or whatever? But yeah, so these are cable upright rows. These are also 50 pounds for sets of 20. And I like upright rows with the rope on a cable stack. I feel no pain. I really like them. I get a nasty pump in my delts and in my traps with these. So glad these are in the program. Jeff loves to program these, I've noticed. He has them in most of his programs. And then finally we had barbell skull crushers. This is skull crushers with a barbell specifically. Now, I didn't know if I could use an easy bar or a straight bar or if I had to use a barbell, but I decided to just lift the barbell off that decline bench here. These were supposed to be constant tension as well, and I banged out sets of 10 with 85 pounds on these. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.